Hi, everyone. I'm instructor Renee Morales. Today, we're going to take a look at the Friedman test for non-parametric statistics in SPSS. So let's get started. Now, the Friedman test is similar to the ANOVA test, with the exception that we need to check for normality. When our data is not normally distributed or the samples are not drawn from a normally distributed set of data, or perhaps the data has been ranked, then we can use the Friedman test for that. So in this example, we have some data that's given to us, and the question that we're trying to solve is whether or not impulse buying really increased sales. In this example, we have a market researcher who's curious to find out whether the location of packages, chewing gum in a grocery store really has anything to do with the volume of gum sales. So gum is moved to a different location in the store every Monday for 4 weeks. And you can see the different locations that they have with the different brands. So what they want to know is to determine whether there are any differences in the volumes of gum sold at the various locations by brand. And they give us the alpha level here. Now, when we use the Friedman test, our null hypothesis is going to be that the treatment populations are equal. So at each different location and brand, the populations are equal, or the alternative hypothesis being at least one treatment population yields larger values than at least one other treatment population. So in this example, we could say that the treatment populations of the gum brands by location are equal versus the alternative, at least one of the gum brands by location yields larger values. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this example and how to run the data using the Friedman test in SPSS. So I'm in SPSS and I have my brands A through F, with my different locations and the different gum cells located in each of these cells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, and I'm going to click over here to where it says Legacy Dialogues and scroll down to the very last one that says K-related samples. If I click there, you can see that the test type that I'm going to conduct is Friedman's, and I've already moved all of my test variables, locations 1 through 4, over to the right-hand side to be analyzed. Normally, when you're pulling up your data set, they'll be on the left-hand side, and then you'll just want to move them over into the test variables section. On statistics, I'm going to go ahead and click this box and make sure that my descriptive statistics is checked, just to be sure that I can get those output values as I'm working this analysis. Click the Friedman test type, and then all you have to do is click OK. It's going to give you your descriptive statistics for each of the locations. And then it's also going to give you the ranks and the information that we'll use to determine whether or not to reject the null hypothesis. So we have our chi-square value, and then we have our p-value, which is down here, the very last part. So it's less than 0.001. So that's basically our p-value. So depending on our alpha level of significance, if our alpha level of significance in our example is less than 0.05 is our alpha level. Okay, so our level of significance is less than that. So we can indeed, in this example, reject the null hypothesis in favor of the alternative hypothesis in this example, because we have our level of significance there. Okay, so that's how I wanted to show you how to use SPSS. I hope this was helpful for you, and we'll see you next time.